Sorry, this is part two. Um, sorry. Um, I don't, I missed that, but the cops were here just like that. Like I said, my whole property is being watched. I don't know what that was. That's why I excuse my language at the end. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah. Um, yeah, like I said, I was told that some are saying, oh, I thought she was gone, that I got knocked off. Yeah, okay. Um, like I said before, if you knocked me off or whatever, that I will make sure that I will haunt you, all of you. But thing is, I could still haunt you. You know, and I'm told that, God and my spiritual team and all the entities that you send gets returned to you. And I'm also told that, God makes sure that you guys do see me. Everywhere you go. So it doesn't matter. Um, as you guys, all of you plot and plan the harm, and stay and do, like, send all these entities towards me, and powerful ones. Well, they're not too powerful. They might be, but, my spiritual team and everyone else is right there. And it gets sent, returned to sender automatically. Off. No. Off. Down. Down. Come here. Good girl. Go play. Anyway, while you guys all plot and plan, okay, you're all done. You're all done. Go lay down. The drama's all done. Anyway, well, you guys all plot and plan how you're going to harm me or do whatever. Don't think that I'm just sitting here. My spiritual team and God and myself are planning too. But you're planning to do harm. We're planning to do good. So, who's going to win? I also said it, before, that, if I had to, I'm told that I have a really good, powerful right hook. Well, I get that from my father. Well, and my father, God. Anyway, and I said it before, my dad always said, you keep the BS up, I'm going to give you a knuckle sandwich. Well, I heard someone else say it too. And I just sat there and started laughing. But anyway, that person is right. That's what all of you are going to be getting from, our spiritual team. And I said it before, and they said it. And it is true. I've said that I went through the battles and stuff like that, and I am being trained and getting fit. But when you go into spiritual and spirit to do all this magic and drum up, all these entities to come, you're not fighting us, like that person said too. You're fighting our spiritual team. So technically, all the spells you're doing it on yourself, first of all. And all the, spiritual warfare, you're fighting, God and just spiritual teams. And to try to find me in spirit, thinking that you will find me down here, that's not going to happen. Because, God moves me all the time, constantly. And only He knows where I am. Up there. And down here. I mean, here, my DM knows where I am. But even he has to let me know that, whoa, hold on. Where is that? Giuseppe. Okay, sorry. But like I said, you know, they're the only ones that know. And, you know, to remind you again. Ooh! No! No! Okay. Here, put that outside. But yeah, and with the knuckle sandwich, that's what you are going to be getting. And to know where I am or do anything in the spiritual, you know, in spirit, you have to go through all the ones that I know, my spiritual team. And it's not only me, you know, it's all the spiritual teams. The ones that I said, you know, family, you know, not only my immediate family, but ones that are considered as family, to know where they are, to get to them. You have to go through a lot of people. Just to speak to God. And he'll ask, what do you want? And if you dare ask, well, where is she? Put it this way. Good luck, because enjoy the wild goose chase that you're going to be put on. You know, what can I say? The other one was, I can't remember. Oh yeah. You know, since I was little, like I said, you know, you think that you can't sleep now, you know, because of all the entities and you trying to figure out what I'm up to, staying up a little bit. And then you're quiet a little bit. I guess that's when you're trying to sleep. Yeah, good luck with that. See, like I said, I'm immune to all this. I know every BS that anyone can throw. I see right through it. So now, what was put out is getting returned. And the sleeping, well, I sleep like a baby now. Because every inch of what is tried is all covered. And it's not only on me. And I'm not going to repeat all that, So you're going to know what it's like to only sleep for maybe an hour. And getting up once you finally fell asleep, where you have to take care of others or you have to do something. But like I said in my other, on the post, with a text that I got, but it disappeared. I get a lot of them, so I know they're fake, or I don't know where they come from. And that person I mentioned, I don't know any. But like I said, you had chances to leave a message at the beep, and eventually I would get it. Now, you had the help, and you still have help out there. But since you didn't like the help, you have to do what I had to do. Learn everything on your own. But I had God, so you need to speak to Him and to help guide you. So it's up to Him. But we do need, all of us, like there's the messages I said, we all need to get together and we need to enforce all this. When I finally came back online, there was somebody had to constantly keep calling, the cops, because the person who had the restraining order, kept coming around, and I don't know. But thank God they lived, but she got hurt. The person got hurt, but we need to not wait for all that. Once you know, it's filed, or make a report of any of that, people doing magic, on who, whatever, people being in an abusive relationship, whatever. It all needs to get taken care of once, it's filed and it's done. They need to get picked up, and I don't, I'm sorry, but we need to, teach all these people a lesson. Well, not us, but God will, but, really? Huh, interesting. Anyway, I hope they hit the speed trap. Um, oh my God, did they really? I hope not. Anyway, so trying to see what. Anyway, yep, this all needs to stop. And again, you do not confront. You just go make a report, and then that's done. And, if you don't want anyone to know, you make sure you let the authorities know. You do not want anyone to know who put the report out. And again, these aren't my messages. And remember, God sees everything. Don't make false reports. Because that includes the ones who make false reports and lies. You'll be sentenced too. With lies, this is how people get harmed, because of lies being started. Instead of asking that person, you know, as the saying goes, truth will set you free. And that doesn't mean, oh, I did magic. I tried to, off them with a death spell. Do I get set free? No. That's not what that means. Just in case, you know, just in case you thought that. You know, because, I want you to understand, since you didn't want to understand me saying and others saying, you need to stop. Because if you didn't stop and you got even more involved, it's going to be even worse. Because it is constant. You know, so like I said, you had your chance to stop, but you're still doing. I don't know what that was, but it only took a second, like literally, for the cops, 4 of them, to be at my door. They didn't, well, I'm glad, but they didn't even give my team a chance to even get out there. That's how quick they were here. And yes, they do know everything. They even know who broke the hose where water was running all down my driveway. They know all that. But again, I'll wait until everything's all done before I know. Well, before they tell me. I already know, but I'm not saying anything. But they know I make the videos, so they know I know. But some they're not telling me, actually, until everything's all done. So, what happened like right now? See, I'm used to this. This has been happening since I was, I don't know, 13, but definitely since I was 15. That's why I have all these bodyguards, all over the place, everywhere I go. So now you're going to know what it's like. Who think it's funny. I mean, now you can't even get on my property, when I am there. So you're going to know what it's like constantly. People walking all over your property, you know. You think it's funny. We'll see who's laughing. I mean, it is sad. That you chose to do all this instead of doing something right. But no, you chose to be jealous of a person you don't even know. I don't know you. When I worked and went through a lot to get to where I am, and I'm going to go further. So don't think you're stopping me. And do not put BS out there, lies and crap. Because you think, I don't work, or I don't have this, I don't have that. I'm grateful what I have. And I had 3 jobs and still took care of others. So if I could do it, you could do it. My dad always said, always try to keep busy. It keeps you healthy and keeps you going. But you also need to rest. So, like I said, it's really sad. And I don't know what God has planned, what He's going to do. And you got away with it for a long time. That's because I held it off. Because I didn't know what, was going to happen. I still don't. They're not telling me. And at this point, I'll know afterwards. I tried to warn you because I know my team don't play around. God doesn't play around, especially if it's constant. I keep going. And like I said, I started over. I don't know how many times. Well, 4. But that's 4 is enough. I'm not starting over, to continue to start over and over and over and over again. Nope. I know how to work. So you should try it. Instead of wasting what you think is work, and what the lies and BS out there, how you made all your money by doing magic and taking from, others, and et cetera, from me or whoever, or, doing magic on, I don't know, ones who have money. I can make my own. And so can you. If your DM has money or whatever, why would you have them be the only one to work? If you're a woman, you should help. And vice versa. If your woman, has money or whatever, well, sorry, you should help too. Works both ways. So don't put lies out there saying, I'm a gold digger or whatever you want to call it. I mean, my father always said a gold digger. I'm not one. And I don't cheat. I said all this. I'm not going to repeat it. So don't tell me to repeat it. You know, by you making up lies, it's going to bite you in the butt. But you say, return to sender. Whatever. Nothing phases me. You know, about BS. I know how it's played. I've been around it too long. So, anyway, this is too long. Because of all the distraction and, you know, blah, 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 whatever. I forgot what else. And, yep. Do not tell me. Tell me another time. Nope. No. Talking about all these ones. It's in your hands. You handle it. Now. So, you have until Wednesday at midnight. Max. Thursday morning. But again, I don't know what day it is. Haven't looked yet. Don't really care. But everyone else, sending love, light, and peace. And remember, the message is we need to put a stop to all and start making peace. And it's not only here, you know, not here, but it's around the world. Like I said, if you know who's doing something, you know, through magic to harm, make a report, and it needs to be enforced right away. No more of letting anyone get away with anything anymore. It went on way too long. We need to stop the harm. Bullying. I said all this, but anyway, I gotta go. I have a lot to do today. And like I said, by just sitting here doing this and repeating myself, this is getting boring. I'm starting to get tired. and I have a lot to do. So I'm going to go have some caffeine, sending coffee with espresso to wake everyone up. And no, I did enough exercise. No way. Okay, gotta go. Peace. Ciao. Again, go outside and yeah. Ciao.